we're actually going to stay in the Rust Belt area of the U.S., but this time a little bit closer to home for me, and we're going to go up to the Fort Wayne FC. So, and check out their new home kit, which I have dubbed the Electric Blue Kit because, per quote, this is what they say. Puma's Fort Wayne FC home jersey symbolizes high-level performance with its bold chest stripes on an electric blue background. Don't know what's electric blue about that, but it is. That's the name. Going with it. So, yeah, this is just kind of a solid kit. If you've been following Fort Wayne FC, you know they haven't been strong in the pit game outside of their inaugural season when they were in the NPSL. And they went with Icarus. They've been quite template-y. This is less so, and I'm happy for it. And I'm going to buy this here in July when I go up to a match.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know I'm going to. I'm visiting in-laws. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to check out a soccer game. So catch me there. But yeah, overall, I actually really like this kit. Yes, it's kind of boring. It does give off some AFC Richmond vibes. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah.
But is that a bad thing? I don't think it's a bad thing, and I'll take it.
No, I mean, which is kind of funny, because when that show came out, everybody wanted their jersey. Like, it was a good looking jersey. I have an AFC Richmond jersey, so it's a good looking jersey. It's just a template, yeah, but like it works really well.
Yeah,
it's kind of like what we talked about with Louisville. We were a template team, but we did it right.
Yes, and I think this is an example of that.
This is doing the templates right.
Yeah, and I'll say what's nice about this, it uses all three colors of Fort Wayne. It uses that lighter blue in their crest, paired with the darker blue in the stripe, and then the red star in the crest in one of the stripes. I think that's a nice little detail, and also the white for the sleeves. It uses every color in that crest, and honestly, it just needs some waves, and it would have been perfect for embodying the kit because it is a three-river city. So that's a nod to that. Just saying.
All three rivers.
Yes, all three rivers. Which, honestly, I can't wait to get my hands on this and really kind of get into it a little bit more and chat with some of the folks I have up there about what their thoughts are on this one. I could have waited for this one, but I'm too impatient. So, I'm just excited to kind of see this in person, see how it fits, see how it feels, and kind of what some of my folks up there are talking about. Because overall, I'm a fan of this. And if you see my scores down below, you think I am. Because I gave it I gave it a 4 for design. I think this looks really good.
Yeah.
It's simple, but it looks, again, if you know Fort Wayne, their team, this is really good for their standards, which is why it probably just upped a little bit. But it's tradition. It's back down to it too, because, well, yeah, they don't have one.
Yeah.
But when it does come down to its visual details and execution, because they have the two-tone stripes, and I think everything turned out well at the 4. And then for when it comes to its innovation and impact, again, in relation to what they've done in the past, this is a solid 4. I think it does about that
impact the future of Fort Wayne.
Yes, which, by the way, I hope they stick with this and maybe do something similar when they move up to League One. We'll see how it just match with the new stadium. But yeah, so this is a 4 for me. I do think this looks really sharp, looks really good. Yes, it does dip off AFC Richmond vibes, but that's not a bad thing for Fort Wayne, and I think they could use a little bit more splash of color in their kits. I think this is a good example of that. I'll be excited to see what they do for their away kits this year because there's not been released yet, and I think the season is in like match 2 or 3 already. So for League 2 side, so we'll have to see. So this is the 3-5 from me. Fox feels a little differently.
Yeah, and not too much differently, honestly. I could copy and paste exactly what you said for design and aesthetics and authenticity. I got a 4 and a 2. Visual details and execution. I agree with what you're saying. I gave it a 3 instead of a 4 versus what you were talking about.
Yeah.
It's just kind of plain.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I mean, I agree, but I don't really see any much like visual details. There's nothing hiding in there that I don't see or anything like that. It's not bad looking though. Like, so execution, honestly, is what's kind of giving it that 3. But then innovation and impact. I hear what you're saying, but when I think of impact, I'm thinking about of the soccer community, I guess, or
yes.
like are people going to think about this like, oh, didn't Fort Wayne do this before?
Right.
Like when you're looking at it, the first thing you think, hey, didn't Richmond do this? didn't that fake team do this already?
Right.
So it got a 2 for me. So that dropped that guy down
to 275 for you, which is a 313
Yep.
overall, same as Akron. Not too much more expensive. So this is a pretty good, solid pickup if you go for its kit value at a 48.08, which is pretty good, which is why I'm totally going to buy this this summer because as a local and as someone who's going to be attending more matches here and hopefully more next year when they turn professional, I gotta have a kit, you know. It's weird that I don't have one now, but like they haven't released good ones yet, so I wasn't gonna waste money on those. So